We've known that mechs and vehicles existed in Helldivers 2 for a while now, with a lucky few randomly being assigned these stratagems during their efforts to defend Super Earth. But now, we finally have official confirmation from the horse's mouth. The official Helldivers 2 Twitter account posted this quite frankly badass poster, announcing that the XO45 Patriot exosuit are in full production and will be entering the battlefield very soon. The internet went into meltdown last week, as footage surfaced online of both mechs and vehicles randomly appearing in player lobbies with no explanation as to why. The vehicle was very Halo-esque, reminding us of a Warthog-style vehicle fully equipped with a heavy machine gun, along with allowing you to carry 2 teammates on board. But the most interesting was what we now know to be the XO45 exosuit, a fully pilotable walking mech equipped with a railgun on one arm and a missile launcher on the other. From the footage circulating online, these mechs look extremely overpowered, so we can only imagine that these will be limited and hard to come by, as I'm pretty sure Game Master Joel won't want us all running around in OP mechs causing absolute chaos. It does seem from the footage that the mechs will be provided in the form of stratagems, and this was heavily hinted at previously in this Reddit post. Reddit user Stodel10 trawled through the game files to find a list of unused stratagems hidden within the game's files weeks ago, and at the top of that list was a stratagem titled Drop Off Combat Walker, which is most likely the XO45 Patriot exosuit. Fans are speculating that 2 different types of exosuits could be coming to the game alongside the XO45 Mech 2, specifically the XO44 and XO48. These were both present in the OG Helldivers game, with one being equipped with twin autocannons, while the other had an MG11 minigun and anti-infantry homing missiles. Personally, from the footage, it just seems as if the devs just simply upgraded the XO44 to a newer model, as this is also equipped with a railgun and homing missiles, so I think it's unlikely they'll bring back a lesser model of the exosuit. With the exosuits officially making a return and the off-road vehicle also being showcased, even if it has not yet been confirmed by the devs, this is huge for Helldivers 2 players. OG Helldivers players will be very familiar with vehicles, with the first entry featuring numerous different vehicles including armored cars, carriers and even motorbikes. 2 vehicles are pretty much confirmed to be coming to the game following footage surfacing online, specifically an armored buggy vehicle seating up to 4 Helldivers with a mounted machine gun turret, and most interestingly, a 6-wheeled heavily armored vehicle with numerous gunner positions, very similar to the OG M5 APC from the first game. If we're to go based off the past, these will likely enter the game in the forms of stratagems too, which is going to be difficult for the devs to try and maintain a form of balance, so everyone isn't just spamming mechs and vehicles into the world, but this is going to add a whole new feel to the game. But these are just a few of the things that are likely to come, as seasoned Helldivers know the back catalogue of vehicles that played a key part in the original Helldivers experience. And for those new to the franchise, let's just remind you of the good old days and an insight into what could potentially be coming to the game very soon. The original game had 3 different types of exosuits, with the first being the Stomper, coming equipped with a minigun and homing missiles. The second was the Obsidian, kitted out with dual autocannons, and finally the Lumberer with its 90mm cannon and flamethrower. Moving on to the vehicles, one I'd personally love to see added back is the MC109 Hammer motorcycle, which even had a cute little sidecar for you to take one lucky teammate out for a spin too. Up next we have the previously mentioned M5 APC, a heavily armored 6-wheeled vehicle which can carry up to 4 Helldivers, with 1 driver, 1 turret gunner and 2 additional gunners. And this wasn't the only heavy vehicle too, as the M523 HAV was the APC on steroids, with even more heavy armor in comparison, while also carrying a devastating 90mm cannon. And finally, my personal favorite that would cause absolute chaos, the TD-110 Bastion, a mini tank housing both a driver and a gunner who is responsible for causing devastation with a huge anti-tank cannon. I'm not the only one looking forward to seeing vehicles make a return too, as the official Helldivers 2 subreddit has been flooded with vehicle requests following the official announcement of mechs making their return, with one player perfectly summarizing my thoughts by saying, "The APC was one of my favorites too, just the old gun driving around liberating the countryside." With the mechs release on the horizon, my question to you, which vehicle would you most want to see make a return in Helldivers 2? Let us know in the comments down below, and if you've made it this far, why not go check out this Helldivers 2 video?